Hey, Trace. I'm sorry if people have asked you this before, but I'm curious, given your dad is a legend as an NBA player, what's your relationship with him? If you don't mind describing that.
No, you're fine. I have a great relationship with my dad. He's taught me a lot of things on and off the court, but me and his relationship are great. Obviously, he played in this league for 16 seasons, and so he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. So having that to look at and in my corner like that, stuff of that nature is great.
What did you learn through experiencing the playoffs for the first time, and how eager are you to get back?
The playoffs is a different beast. It's a lot of fun. Both teams bring a lot of energy. It's different. It's a different style of basketball. Every possession matters. Every play matters, and we're eager to get back there. I know everyone's hungry. So,
how do you just kind of look back at your last season, starting out of the rotation, back in by the playoffs, and just kind of what that taught you?
It's always being ready. It's the same thing that happened my rookie season. I didn't play a lot to start the year, went to the G League, came back up, started some games. Draymond came back, was out of the rotation. Then at the end of the season, started again. And so at the end of the day, coach is going to just throw you in at any given moment. So you just always got to be ready and rely on your craft.
Trace, the spies say that you did some things over the summer to work on your skill set and conditioning and stuff. But how would you describe your work over the summer?
I had a great summer. Reset, refocused. But yeah, conditioning was the main thing. And my exit meeting, me and coach talked about that. I ended the season probably around 265, so I was heavier. And now I'm probably back down to in between 245, 250. So just getting a lot of running. And so got to play above the rim, be ready to go.
How did you do that?
Just a lot of skills, working on my game every day. Probably went 6 days a week, just focusing on basketball, focusing on skill, focusing on running, cardio, stuff of that nature.
Trayce Jackson-Davis is stepping into this season with a whole new level of focus and maturity. Despite being the son of an NBA legend, Trayce has never leaned on his father's legacy. Instead, he's built his own foundation, shaped by lessons both on and off the court. His bond with his dad remains strong. 16 years of NBA wisdom in his corner has helped guide him, but Trayce is determined to carve his own path. Last season tested him in ways few young players could imagine. From starting the year out of the rotation, bouncing to the G League, then fighting his way back into the lineup by the playoffs, Trayce learned the value of always staying ready. He knows in the NBA, your opportunity can come at any moment, and when it does, you'd better be prepared to deliver. The playoffs gave him his first taste of the intensity and chaos of postseason basketball. Every possession matters, every play matters. That's how he described it. The energy, the pressure, the physicality, Trayce embraced all of it. And now he's hungry to get back there, not just to experience it again, but to win. This summer, Trayce went all in on his body and skill set. Ending last season heavier at 265 pounds, he made conditioning his #1 priority. By grinding 6 days a week, he dropped down to 245, 250, rebuilt his cardio, and worked tirelessly on his offensive tools, especially sharpening that jump hook and shooting consistency. He knows his role isn't just about defense and rebounding. He wants to expand his game, even shooting off movement, to give the Warriors new dimensions. But growth hasn't only come from the gym. Losing veteran Kevon Looney to the Pelicans was tough for Trayce. Looney had been a mentor, a friend, even the one who brought him into Chapel. That bond is irreplaceable, but now Trayce is ready to step into his own leadership role while honoring what Looney taught him. And through it all, the mission hasn't changed. This is still Steph Curry's team. Trayce made it clear, whatever it takes to help Steph win, that's the Warriors' focus. With seasoned vets defying age and young players like Trayce, Moody, and Kuminga ready to rise, Golden State is quietly preparing for a new chapter. For Trayce Jackson-Davis, the message is simple. Stay ready, stay hungry, and carry the torch into the future of his young career. 2 surgeries, weeks of rehab, and countless hours of conditioning kept him off the court until August. When asked which procedure was tougher, Brandon didn't pick favorites. Both required discipline and patience. The good news? He's fully cleared now, and his body feels 100%. That timing couldn't be better as training camp begins. Still, those surgeries left their mark. Brandon admitted he didn't quite feel like himself during the playoffs last season, especially with his shooting wrist not at full strength. But even then, he refused to make excuses. Instead, he treated it as a lesson. The playoffs expose everything, he explained. Opponents target weaknesses, every possession matters, and players are forced to confront the gaps in their games. For Brandon, 12 postseason games became a crash course in what to sharpen this summer, and sharpen he did. From conditioning to refining skills, Brandon put every weakness under the microscope. He wouldn't give away the exact details, but his offseason checklist was long, and he attacked it relentlessly. More importantly, he's learning how to adjust his game alongside one of the most unique players in NBA history, Stephen Curry. 2 years in, Brandon now understands Steph's rhythms, his spots, and how to complement his gravity on the floor. That chemistry doesn't come overnight, but the reps are paying off. The addition of Jimmy Butler last season also gave Brandon a new perspective. Butler arrived mid-season, bringing fire and leadership to the locker room. Now, with Jimmy from day one, Brandon sees even greater potential. There's optimism, he said, reflecting on the momentum the team built after the All-Star break. With continuity and health on their side, this roster has the chance to show its true ceiling over an entire year. But Brandon's summer wasn't just about surgeries and training. He also found joy with the Valkyries, Golden State's WNBA counterpart. He became a frequent supporter at games, soaking in the electric environment. Different group of fans, louder than our games, he laughed, acknowledging how special that atmosphere was. Watching them sell out every home game gave him a new appreciation for the sport and the community around it. Off the court, Brandon even revealed a fun fact. He collects jerseys. Not just a few, but every single player's. It's a detail that shows his genuine love for the game and respect for those around him. As for his role this season, Brandon's message was simple. No matter the uncertainty around the roster, no matter the challenges of last year's injuries, he's focused on doing whatever it takes to help the team win. With his health restored, his skill set expanded, and his mindset sharper than ever, Brandon Podziemski is stepping into this year ready to prove himself as one of the Warriors' rising stars. For him, the journey has just begun. But this time, he's stronger, hungrier, and prepared to rise when the lights are brightest. Where do Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler rank among today's NBA elite? As the 2025-26 season tips off, the Golden State Warriors are betting big on two veterans who've seen and done it all. For nearly a decade, the Warriors have been tied to championship glory. But with just one finals appearance in the last 6 years, the dynasty questions have only grown louder. Still, when Steph Curry is on your roster, expectations never truly fade. Golden State made its boldest move yet last season at the trade deadline, bringing in 6-time All-Star Jimmy Butler. Instantly, the duo clicked, posting a 22-5 record together in the regular season and proving that age is just a number. Now, both stars enter the year firmly ranked inside ESPN's top 20. Curry, at 37, holds the number 7 spot. Despite slipping just one rank from last season, his value remains unmatched. He averaged 24.5 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 6 assists per game, and the Warriors outscored opponents by nearly 300 points when he was on the floor. That isn't just impact, that's dominance. Butler, meanwhile, landed at number 18. After his rocky Miami exit, he's found new life in the Bay. In 30 games with Golden State, he averaged 18 points, nearly 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and almost 2 steals. More importantly, he shifted the team's culture. Before Butler's arrival, the Warriors sat below 500. With him, they surged to finish 23-8 and even stunned the number 2 seed Rockets in the playoffs. Coaches credit Butler's intensity for raising the standard in practice and holding everyone accountable, even Steph himself. Statistically, the Curry-Butler pairing was elite. Together, they posted a plus 12.4 net rating, one of the best duos in the league. In clutch games, Golden State went 14-2 after the trade. Butler's defense stood out as well. Opponents shot just 42% against him, the lowest mark on the team. His versatility has given Steve Kerr more flexibility, allowing the Warriors to play smaller, faster lineups without losing toughness. Of course, doubts remain. Critics point to their age: Curry at 37, Butler at 36, and Butler's history of knee injuries. The Western Conference is stacked with young, hungry squads like OKC, San Antonio, and Minnesota. Yet others believe their championship experience is exactly what gives Golden State a fighting chance. Even Andre Iguodala recently called them the most professional duo in the league. No wasted possessions, no wasted time. The Warriors' supporting cast is still a question mark. Jonathan Kuminga needs to make a leap, and consistent help is expected from Moses Moody and Kevon Looney. But the bigger picture is clear. With Curry and Butler leading the way, Golden State enters this season with experience, chemistry, and belief. They may not look like the Warriors of old, but they might just redefine what winning looks like in the twilight of two legendary careers.